You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here with my sister and we're gonna do the sister tag. This is Anne.
Hi, Christine.
So my sister's actually a musician, so she writes her own music, plays instrument. Wait, what do you play? How many instruments can you play?
A little bit of guitar, a little bit of piano, a little bit of this Chinese instrument called a guzheng, ukulele.
Yeah, just about every instrument that you can think of. So we're gonna do the sister tag, so we're gonna run through some questions and then answer them. She's also on Spotify and Apple Music and I'm really proud of her. I'll have all of those linked down below. The first question is, how old are you both? So how old am I?
40?
That's about right.
I would say 28.
Yes. Exactly.
We have so many siblings. There's
Yeah.
8 of us, so it's hard to keep track.
Yeah. Well, there's 5 in our immediate family, and then we have 3 half sisters too. So, yeah, it's hard to keep track.
How old am I?
You're 31, right? Yeah. Describe each other in one word. I would say you're very eclectic. Like you're here and there, and then even like her house, there's just things from all around the world. She has a lot of different hobbies and interests. Like she's really into rock climbing, also music, also traveling, Guatemala. Yeah, you're hard to keep up with.
It's funny because if you ask my friends, and they would say maybe like non-committal, because I have so many hobbies, I can't just commit to one thing.
Yeah.
One word to describe you would probably be rebellious. Because growing up, you were the middle child. You were the rebel.
Yeah.
Our parents were always worried about you and always asking me and Linda to like look after you and make sure you don't get into trouble. And like even now, just last week when our parents came to visit me, they're like, "Have you talked to Christine lately?"
Why do they always think that I get in trouble?
Well, they're like, "Have you talked to Christine? Just check in on her from time to time, okay? Make sure she's happy, yada yada." I'm like, "Well, what about me? You didn't ask me if I'm happy."
That's
so,
funny.
yeah.
They asked me to do that with Alex too, her little brother.
If you're the first to get a tattoo, or tattoos, I should say. You're the first to get a Prius. That's pretty rebellious.
I'm trying to save the environment.
A non-white Toyota Corolla. How dare you?
Do people ever get you two mixed up? No, right?
No.
What is something that annoys you about one another?
So is this something that I think that annoys me about you, or what I think you are annoyed?
What is something that annoys you about one another? So I guess if I were to say,
if you were to be me.
Yeah, if I were you, I would say that you are probably annoyed at the fact that I make snarky, like really mean remarks sometimes, but jokingly, like on your Instagrams and on your like Facebook and stuff.
You got it.
Yeah?
And every time you do that, I like text you right back. I'm like, what did you mean by that comment?
Yeah, it's really funny. I think it's hilarious because I'll see stuff like she'll post a picture of like nature and then I'll hashtag barf. You know, like I think it's funny. But,
I think
I think I'm the only person who thinks it's funny.
I think I posted something. I wrote like all the small things, and then you hashtag Blink-182, and I was really upset about that.
Really?
Like, who does she think she is? What do I think annoys you about me? Probably my inspirational quotes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, spot on.
Okay, I had one inspirational quote at the end of my email signature that I've had for 5 or 6 or 7 years already, and I still get made fun of it for it.
Yeah, I mean,
so every time my sisters pass by something inspirational, they take a photo of it and they send it to me, and they're like, "Hey, you want to use this as your next email signature?"
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
I mean,
What does it mean?
I like cheesy
quotes. What's it like to being a sister to a YouTuber?
I think it's cool. I mean, when I hang out with friends, we watch your YouTube videos.
No way.
And we make fun of you.
Oh my God.
I mean, my friends all think you're really cool, so.
That's so
And a lot of times I get random texts from my girlfriends saying, "Hey, is Christine your sister? Christine with the 3 S, T's, and I's?" And then they like want to know all about you.
Oh, weird. Do you ever argue? I think recently, no, but
except for 10 minutes ago when I gave Christine my favorite Smashing Pumpkins album, Siamese Dream.
Yeah.
And then I find out that they don't make them anymore.
Yeah. Well, so like I've been on this hunt. I was like, hey, can you bring it? Because I wanted to like feature it. Like I wanted to put it in favorites. And it's like my favorite album growing up, Sammy's Dream. It's like all of our favorite albums, I would say, right?
Yeah, that's
and
the one band that we all have in common.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I've been on the hunt for this album forever, and for some reason, I can only find it the reissued version or the anniversary version. So it's all like the album artwork isn't quite right. And then if you want the original album artwork, then it's like super expensive. So I'm like, hey, can you just bring it by? And she's like, you can have it, not knowing.
Well, now I know.
And now she knows. What's the best thing about one another? I think the best thing about you, this one's pretty easy. So like before you started traveling, like going to like Guatemala and everything, I thought that she was just, she was working like a 9-to-5 job at like a very like a bland company, but like, you did your whole, like, you went to college, you got really good grades, and you graduated, you got a really good job right away. So like you were the perfect ideal child, and then I don't know.
Now I'm not.
No, it's not that. It's just like you were the perfect ideal child. You did everything according to what like your parents would expect, and then you made a boatload of money, and then you realized that you weren't happy with it, so then you just dropped everything, even though all your friends got fired, right? Or laid off.
I got laid off.
Yeah, and she was the only one who like got to stay at her work, so it's like a privilege, but then she decided just to quit and then travel the world, go to Guatemala, get in really dangerous situations, like I'll read about it on her blog. And it's so crazy because when you came back, you were a different person. Like, I remember before you left, you had no empathy, like, people in the service.
I had no empathy?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I would say, like, like, to other people, like, you weren't really aware.
It was hard for me to connect with other people.
Yeah. It's like when you go to a restaurant and someone's, like, not kind to, like the server. I'm not saying that you weren't like that, but you just could not connect with, another person on like a different level from you. But I felt like once you came back, you were a lot more relatable, a lot more understanding, and I was really proud of you. Yeah. But I think it's also because you almost died so many times.
So the best thing about you, Christine, I think you always try to make it to family functions, which I think is really cool. Because when we were younger, when we were like in our early 20s, I remember none of us wanted to, well, at least I didn't. And it seemed like none of us ever wanted to go to any family function, or we would find one excuse after another. But now we all realize the importance of it. And especially you, like, you're always the first one there and the last to leave. And even though you live the furthest, you go through traffic to make sure that you're there on time, and you always participate and bring something nice to the potluck, and you try to make everyone feel like included, and I think that's really cool.
Thanks. I try. Work's been really crazy this summer, so I haven't been able to
probably dish the dirt.
Dish the dirt? Okay. What does that mean?
Like, do I have any dirt on you? Which I do, but no, it's
well, I stole her diary when I was a kid.
What?
I stole your diary and then read through it, and then it was. I mean,
you find anything fun?
I think the funny thing was that like our aunt like read through it too. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I knew that my aunt was reading it, and I was so mean. I would like write stuff about her on purpose, knowing that she would read it. But I didn't know that you read my diary. That's boring.
I feel like everyone.
The dirt about Christine. I don't know. I feel like you always introduce new things to my life that at first I'm like, oh, that is so bad. Why are you doing this?
Like what, drugs?
Yeah, you want to talk about that?
No, I'm just kidding.
And I'm like, oh, I can't believe you did that. You're such a bad child. And then I do it like years later. I'm like, oh, this isn't that bad. This is actually cool.
That's funny. I don't do drugs.
No, she doesn't.
But other things, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Favorite inside joke? I think it's just our family as a whole. Like, we always like, we're really vocal. We like to sing and we like to like just, do impersonations of like brands and whatnot. Anyway, whenever like someone sings something, especially like, you, because you sing so much. Yeah, and I'm always like, oh my god, who sings that? And then
Celine Dion.
So for some reason you always fall for it. You're like, oh, Celine Dion or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, let's keep it that way.
I think another inside joke, although it's not really a joke, is our cousin Tony is really mean to all of us. I feel like,
but in a sarcastic way.
In like a nice way, I guess.
Yeah.
But every time I go to Grandma's house and I know that Tony's gonna be there, I make sure I put on makeup because I need to look good for Tony.
Yeah.
Or else he'll say something mean.
Or like dress appropriate
Yeah.
or dress like decent, you know?
Yeah.
But you have to realize you have to jab back at him too.
Exactly.
Yeah. You have to come at it with the same amount of force.
Yeah, so it's not really an inside joke, it's just
Yeah.
a family thing, I guess.
Yeah. Favorite memory together?
We threw a hat party
Oh yeah! I remember
when our
that.
parents were gone, and like, it started with just like 50 people, and by the end of the night there were over 100 people.
Yeah, it was so fun though.
The cops came within 10 minutes of the party. I had signs all over the house that said, "Do not speak to the police," because they can't really do anything if you don't open the door or talk to them, right?
Yeah.
I still think that. And it was fun. And by the end of the night, like, a lot of crazy shit happened that night.
Yeah, I got my camera stolen, like all this stuff.
By the end of the night, we didn't know anyone. All our friends had left, and like, friends of friends were there, and we had to kick everyone out.
Are we full sisters, half sisters, or step sisters?
We are full sisters.
We're full sisters.
From what I know.
Yeah.
We have 3 half sisters.
Guess each other's favorite singer. I think I know yours. I would say, well, I wouldn't say singer, maybe musician, Elliott Smith.
He's one of them.
One of them.
It keeps changing from like Elliott Smith to the Smashing Pumpkins. It's just
Yeah.
a classic. Like, I go back to the Smashing Pumpkins.
Pretty regularly.
Yeah. After, I don't know, how long has it been? Half my life now. Your favorite? Ooh, yours has changed a lot too, though.
Yeah.
I feel. Dare I say Smashing Pumpkins also? I don't know.
That's like, I would say that's the childhood one, but I wouldn't say
Okay.
that's like a current one.
Yeah.
Like, if I heard them now, I don't know if they would be.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have to
Elliott Smith.
see them live.
Yeah.
So yours would be Elliott?
No, I wouldn't say Elliott Smith either.
Well, I guessed yours incorrectly, so
Uh,
enlighten me.
It is Marvin Gaye.
Oh.
I think you could have
Didn't I
known
give
that.
you
Yeah,
that?
she gave me a record.
Okay.
So she knew.
Damn it, I forgot.
Okay, so who takes longer to get ready?
It depends.
Yeah.
Like today. I took long.
I think, yeah, it totally depends. Like on a everyday basis, I think it would be me for
Yeah.
sure. But then on like a special occasion, I think it would be you.
Yeah. Every day I take like 5 minutes to get ready.
Yeah. Whereas I do the 12-step Korean skincare thing, so it takes me for fucking ever. Heels or flats? Oh, for you, I would say flats. But heels on special occasions, but mostly flats on every day.
For you, those loafer things that you're wearing.
Slides.
Slides.
Yeah, they're flats.
So cool. Flats.
Yeah.
I make fun of them now, but I'm sure I'll be sporting them in a couple years.
Pants or dresses? I would say dresses and skirts for you.
Yeah. For you, shorts.
I'm wearing
Just
shorts
because
right
you're
now.
wearing
It's
shorts
hot.
right now. For you, probably, I don't know, I've seen you more in like slacks.
Slacks. Yeah, I'm
Pants.
wearing a lot of
Like
pants.
loosey-goosey pants.
Favorite animal?
Okay, so I used to be
You're
allergic
yeah.
to cats and dogs, but I started dating someone a while ago who had a dog, and so now I'm not allergic to dogs anymore, thank God. But favorite animal? Yeah, you can't guess mine?
A dog?
I think it would be like a butterfly.
Butterfly?
Does that count?
I guess so. I would never guess that.
Unicorn?
Just because my whole life, I just imagine you just being allergic to animals.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that I'm not allergic to them anymore. Your favorite animal? Probably cats.
Yeah, I would say cats. If your house was burning down and your entire family was sure to be okay, what would you save and why? For you, I would say, because she has this guitar that's like signed by everyone, all your friends from around the world, right? Where you took traveling and whatnot.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I would say you would save that, yeah?
Totally.
Or maybe
That's
all your
one.
instruments.
No, that's the one thing that I would save. Just because it has a lot of sentimental value, and I don't know, I miss all my friends that I've met. For you, your records or your camera?
Yeah, I don't know.
You do have a lot of cameras, though. How could you decide which one to save?
Oh, I know what I would save actually.
What?
I have this like collection of like 80s McDonald's toys.
Oh, yeah.
I would say that. When it comes to movies, comedy, horror, or chick flick. I think for you, you would watch a rom-com, right?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for rom-coms.
Yeah. What would you say for me?
For you, probably comedy. Yeah, comedy. Although, isn't Fight Club one of your favorite
Yeah.
movies?
But like, honestly, like on an everyday basis, rom-com.
Yeah.
Rom-com for sure. I love cheesy rom-com. BlackBerry or iPhone?
iPhone.
Favorite movie? Ooh, World's End Wumps.
For me?
Yeah, right?
Totally. Your favorite movie, Fight Club?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. What is something weird that you eat? You eat a lot of tofu, like more so than the average person I know. I remember
More so than a vegetarian. I love meat too, but I love tofu.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met anyone who can eat that much tofu. Like, it's on your grocery list every time, huh?
Yep.
That's
And
crazy.
Brussels sprouts.
Oh, yeah, Brussels sprouts are good.
You, I would say, I mean, you went through a Brussels sprouts phase, didn't
yeah.
you?
I still love them. I don't think tofu is
weird.
weird or anything.
It's just
think
weird at the
that amount of tofu that you can handle.
Something weird that you eat. Did you eat anything weird? Not that I know of. Mushrooms?
Yeah, I love
I
mushrooms.
hate mushrooms.
Do you guys have anything matching?
Well, Christine always starts a trend and I always make fun of her for wearing this or that. And then sure enough, 2 or 3 years later, I follow her trend and buy it. So I have like a bunch of shoes that you have. Not a bunch, but like a few pairs of shoes.
I mean, you haven't done that recently. Like, I don't have a skirt like this.
Yeah.
Or I don't really wear tank tops all that often either. So I don't think we really have anything matching. You would never wear overalls, would you? Yeah, I love overalls. What's your favorite television show? Do you even watch television?
I don't. I haven't turned on Netflix in like 9 months.
Do you? Simpsons?
But when I do, I like Bob's Burgers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a really good show, actually.
Yeah, South Park is good. Your favorite show? Probably Bob's Burgers?
Yeah, I love Bob's Burgers.
What else?
Freaks and Geeks.
Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah, so that's all the questions. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Christine.
Yeah, so this is my sister Anne. You can follow her on all her social media links will be down below, and then all her music stuff will be down below as well.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Oh, you have a music video that.
I do. You can find it on the YouTube link.
Yeah, I'll link that down below.
Stop motion.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like claymation. Really fun. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.